Number 25. Minato drove 390 miles and part of the drive was along local roads where his average speed was 20 miles per hour. 20 miles per hour. And the rest was along a highway where his average speed was 60 miles per hour. The drive took 8 hours. What distance in miles did Minato drive along the local roads? Okay, so let's think about this. We know that we're trying to find the distance, right? And we're given like the times and the speeds. So we know that you should know that the speed is equal to the distance over time, right? But we're trying to find the distance, right? So that means that the distance is equal to the speed times the time. And we know that the total distance is 390. So that means that the total distance is 390. And we know that the speed on the local roads is 20. And let's say that the time spent on the local roads, let's call that L, like a variable L, and then we can say 20L plus 60 H. And let's say that H is like the time that it takes to drive along the highway. And so we set up an equation here. So 390 is equal to 20L plus 60H, right? And then we know that the total time has to be equal to 8 hours. So that means that the time spent on the local roads, which is L, plus the time spent on the highways, which is H, that's going to be equal to 8. And so this is basically like a systems of equation. Yeah, so we need to find, our goal here is to find 20L, because that represents the distance that the guy drives along the local roads. So we need to find 20L. So let's see what we can do. Well, we can say we can isolate one of the variables in this equation. So I'm going to say H is equal to 8 minus L, right? I just subtracted both sides by L, and then now I'm gonna plug this thing into here. So that's gonna get me 390 equals 2L plus 60, 8 minus L, and then that's gonna give me 390 equals 20L, and then I distribute, so it's plus 480 minus 60L, and then that's gonna give me, let's see, 390 minus 480, that's negative 90, is equal to, and 20L minus 60L is gonna be negative 40L. And so that means that L is gonna be equal to negative 90 over negative 40, which is the same as 9 over 4, which is also the same as 9 over 4 is the same as 2.25. And so all we have to do is multiply L by 20. So 20L is going to be equal to 2.25 times 20. And if I put that into my calculator, that's going to be 45. And that's the final answer. So answer's gotta be B.